Okay, we're talking with Kathleen Tomes of Brilliant Baby Products, and lots of great ideas, lots of great tips. So let's continue on because the segment goes so quickly.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
The last thing that I wanted to recommend when you're trying to see if you have a good idea or not without spending a lot of money is what I think is a truly brilliant idea. Is after you've talked to your moms, you know you've got a good product idea, get a couple of samples of your product, a couple of prototypes, and go to your local boutique, baby boutique stores and ask the owner if they can take your product on consignment and put it on a little shelf in a little space and see if it sells.
Does that work?
It really does, but there's a little trick to it, is you have to really educate the boutique buyer on your product, because at this stage you're not going to have real strong packaging, you know, you probably haven't honed in on your message, and these boutique buyers, they know the baby industry. So if you can share with them and get them to understand your product, and then they take it in, so them allowing it to sit on their shelf is a good plus, is a good sign. Then they put it on their shelf and they see what happens. They see when moms come in, they look at it. Do they pick it up? Do they buy it? You know, or do they look at it, pick it up, put it back down? If so, why?
Well, and they're probably a good focus group too.
Yes,
they are.
They are.
Because they do know.
Yes, they do know. We actually have a whole pool of boutique buyers that give us feedback when we design the packaging and graphics and stuff like that for the larger products that we work with. So yeah, there's lots of really inexpensive ways to test out your product and see if it's something that you want to invest in or not. And as we were talking about during the break, you know, it typically takes somebody from the time they have that idea, it takes them anywhere from about a year to 3 years to get their product going in production and manufacturing. And
it's a lot. We always say that it's a lot to start a business, and it is a risk, because we were just talking, you have to go to Bank of Husband, you have to convince the family to invest in your idea, and if you aren't being proactive as far as, you know, you order a bunch and then you have a garage full of products.
We've heard so many stories
of self-pumping bras.
Yes, there's so many ways to...
Still trying to get my brain on that one.
That was a big success story, but I'm saying, but what the things that aren't so successful end up in the garage.
They do. Garage is full of good ideas that never got a chance to go anywhere. Exactly. And there's lots of ways around that. You know, there's lots of people you can actually pre-sell the product to, get a gist of what quantity is that you can get, that you can pre-sell for, and then place your order for manufacturing. So you already have the product sold. So just,
because I think we've learned, after all the mistakes Heather made when we first got into business together, it's true.
Anyway, she's brilliant, so you have to sign, and then I made all the mistakes, and then we're going to have you sign and notarize that as well, just before you leave.
We recognize that, you know, women are so excited about their ideas that it's going to work. It's going to work.
Yeah.
So then they go out and they hire someone to design a fancy logo. They get their cards, their letterhead, their envelopes, fancy website.
Spend a lot of money.
Attorneys drawing up documents, and you're like, oh my gosh, do you know the gal down the street is way ahead of you with the same idea?
Exactly, because they kind of get the blinder vision on. They don't want to be proven that their idea isn't something great.
So you don't say, like we were talking during the break with also Mark, you're not saying invest in a cheap product, but there are ways to cheapen the startup. Take the startup aspect
so
of
you're
it.
not spending all of your resources initially, so that you have those funds. You get the product going on a very inexpensive budget. You get some sales going, your manufacturing downs, and you get some profit in there. And then
say that word again.
Profit.
I love that word.
It's okay, Mom. It's okay to say profit and enjoy it.
And making deposits. My favorite errand is to the bank
to make deposits. It's okay.
Such a good feeling. I love it.
We're trying to empower women and moms to say it's okay to make money. It's okay to profit from your great ideas.
Oh my gosh. Okay, quick little tangent. If moms could just stay focused on it, they're in the business to help bring their product to moms so moms can use it and make money and not feel bad about that, so they can stay focused. Moms get a little hang up about that.
It's a huge hang up. We deal with that with moms all the time.
We have a hard time when negotiating. Well, I usually charge, but for you,
I know.
No, stop it, because here's the deal. You're in the business so you can stay home with your kids.
Yes, exactly.
Hello? It's called freedom.
Yes, exactly. You got
Men don't apologize for wanting to make a profit. Women always feel guilty or want to apologize for wanting to turn a profit.
I think it's the man's fault.
Let's blame it on the husband. We can't wait to sink our teeth into Mark.
Yes, our next guest. He's already, get back. back here. He's trying to leave.
No.
So anyhow, and one thing I always tell moms, that have this product venture idea is you never see Donald Trump apologizing about talking about money. He just goes for it.
No, he's talking about how he can make more when he already, God owes him.
Exactly.
Let's take a look. You also have a three-pronged, because I know these segments go by so fast.
Yeah.
Let's get to the next strategy, right?
Exactly. So where we really work with moms or business people, entrepreneurs, is once they've got their product going, and there's the three things that we need moms to do or the business owner to do in order to be successful. The first one is develop a strong sales arm. It's not you.
Amen.
It is not you. Please let go.
Can it be commission salespeople?
Yes. This industry, in the baby products industry, it is fueled by manufacturers reps who you only pay a commission to once the product's sold, so there is no upfront cost.
All right, get those salespeople.
So a manufacturer's rep firm, absolutely a mess. The next thing is, so you've got your product sold in some stores. It better have some good-looking packaging because you have 3 seconds for somebody to look at your product and decide if they want to buy it or not.
Well, and you have to get the 40,000-foot view on your packaging.
3 seconds. Poof. And you're done. So that's why packaging. Yes, exactly.
Okay, but here's the deal. Okay, so let's say she shows up with her little product and you're ready to work with her. She's getting her sales arm, but you're looking at her packaging, which she already spent thousands of dollars designing and creating.
I know.
Where is that sweet spot where you go, whoa, slow, only make a couple of them, and then we're changing it?
That's why we're here to give the message to moms. Start it off on the cheap. Don't waste your money. Just make sure you've got a good fuel. You've got a good engine going with a product that's a good idea. Don't spend a lot of money up front. Get some profit. Then come to, a company like Brilliant Baby Products, or there's, other companies that do different pieces of what we do.
Okay.
So that you actually can work with them and help them get them what they need. But there's all different kinds of ways you can work with people to help get them what they want so that they can get the right packaging.
But you still run across people that come to you and they've got a garage full, poorly designed, and you have to redo it.
And they have to make a choice.
Quit or...
Okay, but we had the last... I've got to keep you guys on track here because we only have 1 minute left in the show. It's a great show.
And then the last thing is nobody's going to know about your product when they see it in the store unless they heard about it on a baby magazine, which we get companies in the baby magazines. They saw it on the internet.
MomsTown.
They got a good website, saw it on MomsTown. They saw it on the, the local TV stations. So mom has to see it, and that's why we do... So what Brilliant Baby Products does is those 3 things: media, packaging, and sales for products in the baby market.
Now, how does a mom get a hold of you?
BrilliantBabyProducts.com.
Go to Brilliant, and there's a contact us.
There's a contact us, and if you're a mom just starting out, we will always have a half-hour conversation with you to get you going in the right direction. If you're just starting out,
some of them come back and some don't.
And then some of them come back and some don't. Exactly. You got it.
Thanks for joining us on MomsTown Live.
Yes.